This is our $25 Glow Boy Pellet Stove. Let's see. We put a few pellets in and it's eaten half of them. I didn't want to put very much in there, but now we can see it works great. Except that the controls don't seem to function automatically. We have the exhaust fan hooked up manually. This exhaust fan, so the air is blowing out right there really nice and hot, but it's working. It's combustion air being exhausted. And the auger, you can see it turning. They didn't think the auger worked. And I know the combustion fan didn't work because when I got it, it was all gummed up. In fact, I've ordered a new one for right here because that's about wore out. It doesn't run right, and it doesn't have a lot of strength, like the windings are broken down. This tube feeds fresh air to that tube underneath there, and then this other electrical wire manually turns on the auger feed because these controls go through something that's keeping it from operating properly. And I noticed this little air gauge right here is missing one of its tubes. There are things that we can do to make it more automatic. It says it has an igniter, but I haven't seen it. We just use the propane torch to light the pellets in the tray, in the little basket right there, and then we close the door and it just went automatically. Pretty nice. The pellet stove, this whole stove, I don't think might weigh, what, 60 or 70 pounds?
Probably 125.
You think it weighs 100 pounds? But it doesn't weigh even a tenth what the big Highlander and Fishers and solid steel stoves weigh. It's pretty easy to move around. It really doesn't weigh a lot. It's like a bag of grain. It's heavy, but it's not that heavy. There are some controls over here that are pretty wore out, right here. But they worked. I just pushed the start button and it came right on. I don't know if the fan speed can't operate through the automatic controls here because I have it manually connected with the wire on the other side, so it wouldn't know to operate slow or fast. The feed rate here on the auger speed, I don't know if those are adjustable or not. We haven't messed with them. But it's operating nicely enough just like it is. Especially for $25. So what I just ordered today cost $86 for this new motor right here. But it needs to be dependable. It can't gum up and stop in the middle of the night. And then we'll work on the controls. I'm pretty excited. This panel was missing on this side, but they're just flat panels. Just as easy and flat and lightweight as this is. This grill right here goes on the back there, so all that's there. And then of course we need an exhaust tube to exhaust the heat. And this is so hot that in the greenhouse I think I would be tempted to run that exhaust line quite a ways to absorb some of the heat into the greenhouse before it goes outside.
So which is the room fan?
The room fan is this big fan down underneath, and it works great. That big squirrel cage down in there.